Hi collective, I'm back with another message. I did tarot reading also on it, but my telephone went off because I was in a car. And I couldn't record it, I'm sorry guys, but it was a really interesting download. And the reason why I really need to talk about this, because I have impression that some people do not understand what does mean somebody is an earth angel. Because most of people think that earth angels are, well, there are some earth angels who they have to give only love to humans, okay? So Spirit sent these earth angels on earth to send in war zone to help children or help women or the fragile people who needs somebody who help them out. And they have a huge protection, so even if they go in a war zone, they won't be harmed, okay? Because the protection they have on them is huge. And we know many stories. I personally met an earth angel like that who went in war zone and actually worked with children who were trained to kill and who were drug addicts. She healed these children in Africa, okay? But they are earth angels, and many of earth angels are like that. They have this loving capacity, so they can give lots of love to human, but they're neutral. They're neutral. That means they were sent on earth. Some of them even are in positions like in a legal system, or they are police or secret police or FBI or whatever. So they might even protect physically also people. But most of them are has a huge spiritual power to combat and fight negative entities and negative energies. Okay? So you need to understand, when an earth angel is born on earth in a human body, they are like humans, okay? So the first few years of their life, usually people can sense their lights already. So they fuck up their life continuously. And what Source wants that these earth angels get awakened, okay? Because when they awaken, they realize who they are, they step into their power, and they start doing why they were sent on earth, okay? Problem is that, a problem is that why these earth angels are not wakening up, they go through lots of shit, okay? Like other humans, but sometimes much more. Because of their lights, people hate on them more and more jealous, and they more wants to destroy them because they have more jealous people around them, and they can feel this divine energy on them, and they're jealous and they want to destroy. Usually earth angels suffers a lot until they step into their power. And the problem is that when some occult groups realize that they found an earth angel, so they try to suck their energy, they try to thrive on that earth angel spiritually. They think they can do it forever. They think they are so fucking intelligent, they are so fucking powerful spiritually, more powerful than an earth angel. I'm telling you something now. On earth, the most evil entity considered in religious people believe, or earthly humanoids believe, that the most dangerous dark entity is the Satan, okay? Well, an earth angel is more powerful than Satan himself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who the fuck do you attack? An earth angel, I repeat this again, is more powerful than Satan himself. Do you understand what I'm saying? And earth angel sometimes has to fight more powerful dark entities than Satan himself. Do you understand? Because on earth, this entity is the most evil, okay, the most dark, but there are other entities in other planets, in other universe, on other places, okay, that are more evil than Satan himself, okay? And earth angels has the capacity to fight those entities who are much more dangerous than Satan himself. So these tiny little human warlock or witch groups who thinks they are so fucking powerful, taking control over an earth angel, and then an earth angel awaken, and this group of shits think they can continue ruining an earth angel. They are delusional. They are delusional. So if they so fucking spiritual, they should read grades. Spiritual grades. When you attack someone who is more powerful than Satan himself, there is a serious problem with you. Because you as a human would shit in your fucking pants if you would be faced with Satan himself. Okay? Even if you serve Satan because you are Satanist. Because every Satanists are afraid of Satan. That's why they're dealing with him, because they're hoping like that they can obtain everything what they want and a protection from the evil. Okay? Every Satanists are pitiful. They are afraid. They are very pitiful and powerless. Unfortunately, most people do not realize this. They are afraid of them. You don't have to be afraid of them. They have no power over you if you don't give them power over you. Do you understand? So, I got to download about a woman who is an earth angel, okay? And this woman went through lots of shit since her birth. And she always gets healed very fast. So she's been through so much shit that normally a human who has no earth angel soul would have become practically crazy. Because human can regenerate themselves so much and heal themselves so fast. Do you understand? Earth angels, because they are earth angels, angel origin, they regenerate themselves with extreme vitas, and they heal themselves practically in a few hours. Okay, I mean healing here, imagine emotionally. Well, they have power, certain power to heal their body also, but that is a bit more complicated. They have to develop these capacities at first, and it takes many years, so it won't come straight away. But from their birth, without realizing, earth angels psychologically capable to heal themselves in a few hours. Okay? So that's why when sometimes earth angels go through child abuse or any kind of trauma, childhood or young adulthood, they always come out someone who's well, who's puts themselves together. So they won't go down in drug addiction or alcohol addiction or prostitution or anything like that, because they heal themselves in a few hours, in a few days. Do you understand? That human usually go down with, and they need lots of help and many years to heal from. So you need to understand that source. Maybe I'm talking here to some people from this gang, because I can hear them also, but I can feel their energy. They watching me. I don't know why they're watching my channel. I'm a bit fed up with these energies, but they watching my channel. So my message to these people that if you were able, because they attacked actually not just a female earth angel, but I can see a male earth angel who's not who didn't come out yet, this situation, but the female earth angel already came out. Okay, but the female earth angel, they practically how shall I put this, dirtied her name, practically shitted on her, okay? Because they made her look like a prostitute, they made her look like a Trump and hooker, okay? When she was not. And her reputation, they destroyed it totally. I think they caused lots of financial loss to this earth angel also. And this earth angel, they pushed her through the dark night of the soul. And the reason they did that, because some male bitch got an information that this earth angel will access to a huge amount of money. Okay? So this gang wanted to get this money. First of all, because this guy was involved in this gang, okay? And this guy also, in this gang, they decided, oh, this is an earth angel, so we could sell this earth angel to an occult group who usually sacrifice divine people, okay? So they made a contract with an occult society who does use star seeds, divine feminine, divine masculine. So divine people, they kidnap them. They have their methods, okay? They usually isolate them legally, make it impossible that they will be victorious in their life. They actually want that divine person become a homeless person, because like that it's easy to make that person make her disappear. Okay, and when this person is a homeless, nobody's care about this person, they kidnap her, and in this secret society, she or he is sacrificed in a dark ritual. Okay, so this gang sold the divine feminine, this earth angel, to a secret society like that. Okay, and this secret society provided them with lots of money. Lots of money for this earth angel, and they had to deliver this earth angel for a certain time. Okay, so what they had to do to make her become a homeless person, so they could have kidnapped her and deliver to this society. Okay, who's been waiting really impatiently, because it's really rare when there is an earth angel they can sacrifice. But they are idiots also. I don't think they ever sacrifice an earth angel, not an earth angel who is in power, because they will die if they do it. Anyway, so what's happened, because they pushed this earth angel through the dark night of the soul, this earth angel is awakened and stepped into her power. So they keep on attacking her in many areas, and they do not understand why they can't take her out. And there is more, I'm telling you guys, the quantity of shit, occult shit, what they send on them, honestly, no human would survive. I'm telling you, no human would survive, because just from 5 or 4 spells or esoteric or etheric manipulation, what they do, a human would die. Do you understand? And it's been more than 3 years they doing this shit on this earth angel. And the earth angel actually growing and stepping into her power more and more, instead of going down. Okay? So this group just does not understand that they can't take her out. It's impossible. They just can't understand the power difference. Do you understand? If you belong to this group, you would fucking shit in your pants if you would be in the presence of Satan. Okay? And you pitiful shit, you are attacking somebody who is more powerful, who has more spiritual power on the divine side than Satan himself. Do you understand what the fuck are you doing, bitch? There are some female bitches involved in this shit, and this female bitch actually opened herself to an entity. Because as I could see her, she sold her soul. Okay, it's like, imagine that her body is controlled by a dark entity. Okay, but this dark entity is not that powerful than Satan. Okay, this dark entity is really in power of this earth angel. Okay. This earth angel seems to have a human body that is fragile. So this dark witch or this gang think, oh, it will be easy to take her out, because they very strange. They do spiritual shit on the dark side, but they are really materialistic and they think in 3D. They do not understand that I'm not allowed to talk about, but this earth angel has some secrets that they can't. That 3D body is not that fragile. Okay, it's a way that she can regenerate herself and heal herself, this body, and actually this body is just a transportation for her. Spirit designed this divine feminine like that because the destiny she has, and she has to fulfill. Okay? She has many missions and work to do in astral. I'm not talking about 3D here, before somebody starts running to the police and imaginary and delusionally shit they telling them. And on top of that, please check out the description box where there is a legal disclaimer, okay, that everything that's happening on this tarot channel is only entertainment purposes, okay? Legally, you can check that out, okay? So please do not get involved, the police and the legal system in my channel, okay? There is the legal disclaimer, read it. If you can't read, go back to school to learn read. So, I get back to this download, and even that this woman gave her soul and her body to this entity, and she thinks she's fucking powerful, well, she has some power, but on a 3D level, and it's nothing to compare to the power of the Earth Angel. So you need to imagine that on a 3D level, this Earth Angel is taking out practically, or not her, but they are, I can't count the energies, but there's more than 100 energies that's going against her. I mean, spiritually, that's for sure. That's for sure. And it's been 3 years, they can't take her down. They can't. And she's alone. She was alone most of the time. Now she has people who supporting her. But the people who supporting her, they have their own problem, and they know that she can deal with this alone. So she continue deal with these shit groups and gangs and all these shits alone, because she has the capacity to deal with it. Do you understand? But these people are not intelligent at all, because all they do is they digging their own fucking grave. And this female who now thinks she's fucking powerful, she will match up divine feminine, this earth angel, because she gave her body to this entity and now she knows so many the magic shit. And this feminine energy is really not intelligent at all, because she will lose. She can't win over this earth angel. It's impossible. It's impossible, because in a moment, if this earth angel would start to go down because of this woman or anyone, the other earth angel she is in contact with would come and help her out. And honey, you can't deal with one earth angel for more than 3 years now. So what would you do with 100? Tell me, what would you do with 100? Because I would like to know what would you do. I'm just telling you, huh? Because just think, one earth angel is more powerful than Satan himself. And you will have 100 in your fucking back. Just think how many hours you will be alive. How many hours? It's not because they will attack you on a 3D level. Oh no, honey. No. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. You know how does it work in spiritual realms. That has effect on a 3D. I had to put this up because some people are really fucking naive and delusional. This bitch knew this earth angel when she was not awakened. And she was not conscious of her power. Now, she is awakened. She stepped into her power. And she's pissed off because she knows what she was before, and she's narcissistic and she thinks she's much better than an earth angel. It's not the question who is better or who's not, because this earth angel never ever hurt this woman, never ever harmed her. It's in her head. She is mentally sick, delusional, and imagine that this earth angel is hunting her down when she never ever touched her. When it's all about that she decided that she wants to humiliate this earth angel, and this plan does not work, and she's pissed off, and she's stubborn like hell, so she will go on and continue until she will fucking die. And this is really, really fucking serious, because when this woman will die, there will be a serious problem with her soul. So she can't imagine the suffering she will go through, huh? And I just don't want to get into this because it's very dark energy, and I don't want to put that on my channel, okay? But the suffering she will go through, she thinks she suffers now. Just wait. Just wait when you will die. You will see what I'm talking about. You can't harm an earth angel without consequences. And even if you do, you push her through the dark night of the soul, I'm telling you, you will pay really bad karma. But when she steps or he steps in his power or her power as an earth angel, and you still attacking her, you are fucking delusional. I hope you are not serious that you think you can win. So now this gang is in the trouble because they can't deliver the divine feminine to this secret society. But they used up the money. So the question is, what the fuck will happen now? Because they can't take out the earth angel. So they're trying to do all kind of fucking shit techniques. They send in witch doctor to fuck her up, to lower her vibration, to infect her with succubus, incubus, or all kind of shit they're trying to do to pull her down on a level they can take her out. Okay, that's what they're trying. But they're sending, I mean, it's more than hundreds of death spells, chaos spells, mind manipulation. They're projecting their energy. They're sucking off her chi so she would get sick. I just can't count it anymore. I just can't count it anymore, honestly. I can't. The problem is that, I'm telling to this gang, what the fuck will you do if all this shit that you send out in the universe as energy will fall back on you? Huh? Because there is one problem there. You are not an earth angel. So how the fuck will you take all that shitty energy? Because an earth angel can take, but a human. So what I can see in this gang, people are dying. So they commit suicide, they have an accident. I can see a woman thinking suicide because his son killed himself. And they all blaming the earth angel. It's her fault. No, honey, it's yours. Your shitty energy coming back to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You did that to yourself. It's not the earth angel who's doing it to you. Oh, no. It's you. And I'm telling you, what you go through now, it's nothing. It's nothing. You just feel the first wave of the bad karma that you send. The energy, actually, it's not even a bad karma. It's not even karma. It's the energy you send in the universe. It's weaving back to you. And it's the first wave that is really, really light. And you hardly can survive it. I counted, there is 23 waves. You can't even fucking survive the first wave. How will you survive the 22 other waves? And no. You can't do esoteric manipulation and put it on this earth angel. That it's her who will take it. No. No. Ah, no. It does not work like that, huh? You can do that to a human, but not an earth angel, honey. It's impossible. They sent in a witch doctor to do some sacral chakra manipulation and base chakra manipulation, so they could put all the group's bad karma on the earth angel, and it didn't work. Okay, they wanted to steal her essence and energy from her soul. They wanted to have an access to her soul, and they couldn't. Okay, because you are not dealing with a 100% human. Okay. She has a human body, but she is not 100% human. That is the difference. That is what you don't fucking understand. And this group is not giving up. Actually, they can't. Because they are afraid of this secret society. And I'm telling you. I'm just telling you that it's not the secret society you should be afraid of. I'm not threatening you, do not misunderstand, but this earth angel is so powerful that it's her you should be afraid of. You should be afraid of enough not to attack her. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is an earth angel who stepped into her power. You can't. Simply, you can't take her out. Simple as fuck. And you have to make peace with that. I don't care what kind of entity you made an alliance or whatever with, because they doing all kind of shitty dark shit esoterically to get more powerful. You can't. You just can't. Top of that, this earth angel is a psychic, okay? You're serious. You're attacking a psychic who knows every move of yours. I got the High Priestess energy, and when I got the High Priestess energy with Oracle cards, came out the Oracle. So it's not just simply a High Priestess, this woman, but in a high-level Oracle. Spirit showed me that she had many lives when she was High Priestess, and she remembers all. So when it comes to magic, when it comes to occult power, she just simply unbeatable. And people do not want to accept that. They think they can somehow trick her, somehow beat her, somehow. And honestly, this Earth Angel now is she's fed up even bothering herself with these people, because she just needs her energy somewhere else. She just does not do anything, not even protection on herself. She does not have to, because spiritual protection she has on herself, and simply her presence is so powerful that every occult attack just bounces off. She just very effortlessly send back this energy, and she has to do nothing, because it goes back. Of course, she has a huge spiritual team that works with her. So many of them is protecting the Earth Angel. So the Earth Angel, excuse me, I have a hiccup, doesn't have to do anything. But I'm telling you, these people do not realize who they attack. For them, it's like a fragile woman who has a very powerful divine energy, so let's take it away. Let's use it. Let's make money off it. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. Many of you fucking will die. And I'm not cursing you, but I can see. Can you imagine how many of you died in the gang in the first wave? And it's just the first wave, honey. You have still 22 waves. Do you understand? This is like an energy flow, but it's a negative energy flow. All the shit they did on the Earth Angel for 3 years, now it starts coming back. Waving back. The wave, energetic wave from the universe is coming back and hit the group really hard. Really bad. So I don't care what entity you let in your body or in your soul, you're selling your soul to be more powerful. The energy what you send out is so shitty that even with these entities in your body, you won't be able to resist. You need to understand this. And this Earth Angel is honestly just there was a period of time that she had so much pity for these people, so wanted to save them. But after she realized she can't, because these people don't want to be saved, they don't want to stop their shitty behavior, and it will just go on, and they will even sacrifice her if she wants to save them. So she started to protect herself, but now she says, I'm fucking fed up. 3 years doing protection and send back on all kind of shit rituals. No, I give a shit now. Let them to take all this wave of energy flow what they sent out. So let them to deal with it. On top of that, this group is involved in many criminal activities, and now the police is in their back. And that probably is not just bad karma, it's just simply, you are a fucking criminal, you are not serious, you will get away with your crimes for an entire life. And you will have a happy life. I hope you don't think that. This is the type of people who thinks they have money, they are happy. And most of them indulge in drug and alcohol, and they just delusional, totally delusional because of the drug and as alcohol abuse. And honestly, they are just fucking zombies. They don't even have a normal human life. instead of gang stalking divine feminine, instead of doing every day, I mean, I stopped counting after 50, okay? But it's like 50 occult dark rituals per day is going on the divine feminine, the earth angel. 50 every day. Not the same person, these are different people. And some of them even from the secret society, some of them from this gang. But at least 50 minimum, sometimes it's much more. And this earth angel is like, okay, well, continue, I give a shit. She has not so much, how shall I put this? If you could see that layer of the aura, because most humans can see just the first layer or second layer of the aura, but there is many layers of aura, okay? But there is a layer of our aura, the earth angel, that is so powerful now. So it's like 5-10 meters all around her. Okay? So it's not just 10 centimeters or 15 or I don't know. It's minimum 5 meters. So it's between 5 and 10 meters. So she does not have to do any protection or anything esoterically to protect herself, because the aura she has, it's like a bunker. Even a fucking atom bomb spiritually wouldn't be able to destroy her. Do you understand what the fuck are you doing? Even with that fucking 50 spell per day, it will fucking bounce off. The idiocy of people is really bad. And now they are desperately doing spells to protect themselves, okay? You can't protect yourself from your own energy. These energy waves coming back and taking out, you send out more than 100 of death spells and powerful death spells. This gang, more than 100 during the 3 years. And all that energy, death energy, is coming back to them. I'm not even talking about the financial blockages they send out, a chaos spell, the sickness spell, the beauty spell to ruin her beauty. So some of these women in this gang are getting really ugly and they don't understand why. And fuck you, that's what you sent out. They're getting sick, cancer, many of them developing cancer, but it's like not the beginner cancer, it's like 4th stage of cancer just before death. They can't do anything with it anymore. Mysterious accident. Many of them trying to astral project in the dream of the divine feminine to siphon her energy. And many of them don't wake up in the morning. And they say because the divine feminine is a witch. No, honey, if you astral travel, you know there is a string that attached to your body and your etheric body. And when this string is cut, that means you are fucking dead. There is spiritual being that protects the divine feminine, the earth angel. So why you trying to get in and astral project in her dream, and actually you are doing all shitty things in her dream, these spiritual beings who were called to protect this divine feminine, cutting your fucking cord. And you won't wake up, honey. You won't wake up. You will die in your dream. This is when I talk about you can't use astral travel and astral projection for evil purposes. because it can be fucking dangerous. If you are a good intention person, a divine person, you will have a protection. And every time when you astro travel or you astro project yourself, and if you have to confront a dark energy, you will be afraid and you fall back in a physical body. So you are protected, okay? But when you are evil like that, and you go astro travel and astro project in other people's dreams to harm them, be prepared that you might want to wake up in the morning, because there are many of divine feminine and divine masculine is protected by spiritual beings that can cut your fucking cords if they fucking fed up with what you're doing. Do you understand? So in this group, many of them won't even wake up. And when I predicted this, they were laughing on me, and now it's happening, and they start fucking being afraid. No, you don't have to be afraid of me, honey. No, I'm just giving the message. I'm just a messenger. You should be afraid of yourself sending out all this shitty energy that will come back to your life, because I'm telling you, this is just the fucking beginning. And this is just the first fucking wave. There is still 22. And you hardly can survive the first one. I'm telling you, my prediction is this gang will be wiped off totally. And they can't escape from that. Because even now, they still attacking the divine feminine. They don't stop. And now the secret society is doing the same with the divine feminine. And this secret society should learn what's happening with this gang. Because the same thing will happen with this secret society. But they are so fucking powerful, they think they can't fall. Don't be so sure of that. Even if it's Satan himself who is behind this secret society, they are not that strong. Then this earth angel and the other earth angel who's supporting her. Do you understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, these are criminals. And because of their criminal activity, there is the police, secret police also is in their back. So they have attacks in many areas of their life, and they are busy with this earth angel, okay? They are fucking busy with this earth angel. I forget about this earth angel. You have to save your own fucking skin. And destroying the earth angel or sucking her energy won't save you. Simple as fuck. Because you take her energy, she takes it back. And the destruction in your life will be much more. So you will spend so much energy, so much time, so much work doing something that will have no results at all. But to understand this, you need to have a brain actually and an intelligence that it seems to be this gang does not have. Anyway, this is the download I got. And my message to this gang, the best thing you can do is stop what you're doing against this earth angel, go to source, repent your fucking sins, because I don't know how to say it, all the crimes you did, and beg for help and mercy. That's the best thing you can do. But most of you are already have so many fucking dark entity inside you that even if you have this intention, you can't do it because the entity in your body won't let you to do it. So honestly, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to tell you there is no hope, because you are human. If you want to get out of this shit, you have to be really fucking strong and fight your way back. Do you understand? And I can see your souls. None of you has this capacity. None of you have this strength. Actually, you destroy yourself. And this is horrible. I hate when I see humans destroying themselves this way. Because the problem is that you just don't destroy a 3D body. Because that has no importance. You are destroying your soul. And that is something you don't realize how important is it. And how horrible things you're doing to your soul. It's really, I just don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say about this. Because when you have somebody who is karmic and doing simple karmic shit, they go through the dark night of the soul, they can wake up and become a divine. But these people, I don't know. I don't know how can, well, Source knows, maybe the Source has the plan with them, they can somehow turn into divine. But honestly, I don't want to be negative, but I can't see how. I can't see how. As I've been on this platform more than a year, and I can feel their presence from the beginning. And I'm telling these predictions for so long, and they laughing on me. They don't take me seriously now. They start feeling the energy that's bouncing back on them, and they start panicking, and they realizing that I was right. And now they sending me messages that I'm a fucking dirty witch because I'm cursing them. I never ever cursed anyone. Do you understand? You cursed yourself. Anyway, this is the download I got. I'm really sorry for these people, but I can't see how they can get out of this shit. They fucked themselves up so much. Excuse me. They fucked themselves so much. Now they're planning to do something that they could obtain somehow the soul of the Earth Angel. You can't. It's impossible. Do you understand? You can't. They're doing all kind of shits, but I could hear one of them that, how did he describe, because it was not the language I know normally, but I understood. It's not French, it's not English. I think it's a kind of African language. And what he said, the other one, that, you know, when there is this marble rocks that some people put in a kitchen surface, and they cut it, okay? You just put a tiny bit of hole in the rock, and after the whole rock will crack and fall into two. So these men told in an African language to the others that if we crack her protection system like that, we need to keep on attacking the Earth Angel, because if we just manage to put a tiny bit of hole in her protection system or her aura, the whole thing will crack. This is not working like that. But, well, I appreciate really this mentality. That is a really good example. But unfortunately, spirituality does not work like that, okay? So, this was a really bad idea. Because now, all that shit they were pouring on the Earth Angel is coming back to them. Okay? And I really feel sorry, because this is a community of people, and they are women, they are men, they have family, they have kids, and they will lose everything. And many of them will die. Many of them will die. And I'm not cursing you. I'm not cursing you. Please stop saying. I'm just telling you what I see in the future. And that is a prediction. And I'm not reading that on you. I'm not cursing you. Stop saying that, people out there. Okay? I'm telling you this, that you understand that this divine feminine, this earth angel, or me, because I give you this message, I have nothing to do with it. And this earth angel neither. It's your own fucking energy that you sent out the last 3 years. And it's only the first wave. There is still 22 waves that is coming. It's all your fucking energy. And instead of continuously attacking more and more, you should stop attacking, so the wave will stop one day. Because this energy coming back on you, do you understand what I'm saying? This is unbelievable. Honestly, this is exactly what I was talking, that there was a time I was happy that people get know about magic. They will know about spiritual powers. But this is the exact example when people are not awakened, and somehow they get into magic, somehow they get into obtain some spiritual power, and of course they are not awakened, they can't use it on the divine side, so they are dark. And they understand nothing. They know nothing. They do not understand the consequences of they act what they cause in the spiritual realms, and when it bounces back, they blame everybody. They do not understand that is their own fucking fault, because this is the spiritual law in the universe. When I was discussing, I used to write a book, but I threw it in a bin because I don't want it to be out. There's too much knowledge in it, and people will use it for bad. The humanity is not ready for that. And I discussed it with the yogi, okay? And he told me that that the humanity is not ready for this. And I just didn't understand. And I said, people need to know about this. People need to get to spiritual, so the humanity can raise on a higher level. And she said, no, the humans are not ready for this yet. And I was not, no, it's not that I didn't understand. It's just like I was not okay with what he said. Okay? And now I can see people are not awakened, touch spirituality, touch spiritual work. They fuck themselves up because they do not understand anything. Nobody should touch witchcraft stuff until they don't go and learn in a course the basics. Because the energy is like a hermetic knowledge. That is the basic of witchcraft. When you learn about energies, when you learn that the energy, what you send out will come back to you, how the fuck you think that you can send out more than 100 death spell and nobody will die in your family and you won't die? Because if you send out 1 or 2, you can somehow avoid it. But when you send out more than 100, some of these people are so, how shall I put this, all this negative energy they sent out is coming back and it's around them. So even people avoiding them now, so they are in total isolation because all the negative energy they sent out is practically killing everything around them. I can see there was one woman, she loved plants, and her flat, every plants died. And she buy a new plant, she puts in her flat and it dies next day. And she does not understand. And this woman is a part of this spiritual gang, and she did lots of death spells also. Because all of them did, they took their part. And it's not just the plants who will die. Oh no. She has a cat, the cat will die. And she has children. And I really hope, I don't wish for you that your child died. Do you understand? I don't wish. I'm just telling you, if it will happen, it's not me who caused you. It's not Divine Feminine, the Earth Angel who did that to you. No, honey, it's you. It's you. Because the 22 wave still have to come back to you. Do you understand? And that would be a miracle if any of these 22 waves won't touch your children or won't touch your own life. And the most horrible problem is I can't see any protection on these people. It's gone. How the fuck you will survive 22 waves of negative energy that you send out? And I don't care how much you cloak yourself, how much protection spell you do. And now you calling the angels to protect you? From what? Yourself? Your own energy? And these are the people who thought it's cool to do esoteric shits like that. When you learn magic, when you are in a witch school, well, every good teacher should tell you that every magic has a price. Even a simple fucking love spell has a price. You need to learn wisdom before you start lighting that fucking candle. And sometimes, because you can light that fucking candle and ruin people's lives, and you get power drunk that it works. But you don't see that the price later on you have to pay, huh? You have to pay. You might laugh when your witchcraft works on people, but when you have to pay the price for it, you won't laugh. You won't laugh. In this group, there is a woman who did lots of love spell, or a man who is in this group also, who is really who was used to be really wealthy, because now he's losing it. And this woman did lots of love spell on this man. And they got married, okay? But this man supposed to marry someone else, not her. And now they're divorcing, and her life is a fucking hell. And she's crying that this is not just, this is no, it's injustice. No, it's not injustice, honey. This is the price what you pay for what you did. And after, when you become a witch, you learn. Because I'm telling you, every witch make mistakes. And when it's backfire, we learn. When I started to learn witchcraft, I had not the right mentor. And she gave me some spells to practice. And when I did the spell, that was not ethic, okay? And it's backfired on me like shit. And that's when my spirit guide told me, when I did the spell, I had something, really bad feelings about it, okay? And my spirit guide said, no, this is against the spiritual ethic. So this is not on a light side. And the person who gave me that spell, and she told me that that will work, it will protect me, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't know, because I was at the beginning of my studies. And my spirit guide told me that this is not good, that you should not do it. And I said that I have to do it because my mentor told me to do. When you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. You pay the price for it, you move on, and you learn, and you change your mentor. If you know that mentor gives you something wrong or taught you something wrong, you stop that mentorship and you go and find another mentor. Do you understand? Every beginner witch will fall in this trap, and they learn from it. Because when you pay the price, you realize that shit, there is something like spirituality. And yeah, I have to respect it. If not, I fuck myself up. When you get into spiritual work like that, when you become a shaman, but that is another serious stuff. After, I do not agree with that. Some shaman use, well, I don't go in this, okay? Because a real, how shall I put this? I have my ethic also. So, me, I do not accept that somebody has to take a drug or a mushroom or I don't know, whatever, plants to achieve a trance or an ecstasy to be able to do spiritual work. I do not agree with this. And I know some shaman does that. But in my spiritual ethic, that I do not accept that. You don't need to do it because you can get into this trance state with a simple meditation. You don't need shopping, you don't need mushroom, you don't need drug. You just sit down, sit down your fucking ass and you meditate, and you will be there. Or some frequencies can get you in that trance if you are a shaman. I hope I will get it soon. I just bought a really beautiful Hungarian shamanic drum, beautifully decorated. Well, I won't have it in this house because I can't. It will be at my dad's place. But it's beautiful. And when it resonates and you play on it, and in a certain way, it can make you with the frequency in a certain trance that you are capable to step into a spiritual realm where you can do spiritual work. Okay? You don't need drug. You don't need mushroom. You don't need any shits like that. And it's the same thing with witches. You don't need dark entities to be victorious. And if you use your witchcraft for good purposes, divine purposes, you will be blessed. You will be highly protected. And it will have good fruits, okay? But for using it on a light side, you need to accumulate a huge wisdom, and you need to choose mentors who teach you, who are on a light side, not the dark side. And when you are beginner witch, it could happen you make mistake. It doesn't matter. You learn from it and you stop doing what is shit and you start doing what is right, and you learn. But when somebody, the spell what I did, it was something significant shit, okay? It was not death spell or things like that. I never ever done any death spell, okay? But when somebody does a death spell, that's evidence what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She wants to kill somebody, okay? Don't imagine that when you do a death spell on somebody, you will be successful in your life. And when there are these spiritual workers, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever, first of all, I do not understand how can they do death spells on people just because somebody paid them $4,000. Because that's the average price for a death spell usually from a spiritual worker. I know that many of them needs money, so they do it, but I just can't imagine a spiritual worker who does death spells, how they can imagine that their life will be prosperous. And this is a very dangerous path that goes down. Because you do one work, after you will accept the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the 10th, and after you will become a dark worker. Okay? And when you are dark spiritual worker, your divine light will be lost. Do you understand? Your divine light will be lost. You can't sell your soul out like that. It's impossible without any consequences and without paying the right price. After I was, when you are on YouTube, there are many spiritual workers put up their channels. You can see many things. Of course, they don't tell you all the tricks. But I'm telling you that I watched a Marsh who is from Cameroon, and he put up lots of good things that is really spiritual truth he's teaching. And there are many things that is not exactly the truth that he's teaching, but anyway, many spiritual people believe that, and that is not the truth anyway. But I just do not understand how can somebody like that you can order a death spell from him. And when he talks, it's like he's divine and he's on the right side. No, honey, if you take, I don't care how many thousands of euros or dollars to put a death spell on somebody, you are not a light worker. You are not a divine person. Excuse me. How dare you to say that you are a light worker? Anyway, okay, the download is finished here, guys, because it's too long. People has to learn. That's what I said. That this yogi told me the humanity is not ready for this, and it's true. You need wisdom to be a witch, to be a warlock, to be a shaman. It's not that you will do a 10 months of course, shamanic course. You receive a paper, a certificate that you became a shaman. Are you kidding? Who the fuck initiated you in a spiritual realm? A real shaman has to be chosen by a spirit. Do you understand? And that's when they get initiated. And you need to pass lots of tests to be able to become a choice. And they're still not sure that the spirit will choose you to be a shaman. So people do not realize that today we have so many self-chosen shamans, self-chosen witches, self-chosen warlocks, self-chosen whatever mage or magician or whatever shit. And they are on the dark side because most of them are, first of all, not awakened. And second, nobody initiated them in a spiritual realm. So they are like on the dark side. You can't be on the light side when you are not awakened and you are not initiated. It's impossible. And when you are not initiated and you are not awakened, you don't use divine wisdom in your spiritual work. Simple as fuck. Anyway, this is the end of my download. I'm sorry guys, it's long again.